Okay, you guys, so long time, no update. It is freezing outside in Montana, even though it is June. Excuse my flyaways. This wig just, I feel like it makes it look more natural though, because I have like random short flyaways in my hair, and yeah. It's kind of hot. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Veronica. Thank you so much for clicking this link to watch this video. Without further ado, let's get started with today's video. Okay guys, so essentially I'm going to be doing another wedding update. I'm sorry that these updates haven't been more frequent, but as soon as I hit the 3-month mark, they are going to be updates pretty much bi-weekly. Right now we are at 4 months out from the wedding, which is crazy. I am getting married October 20th. 2018 this year, and I feel like it's about to come and I'm not ready. So essentially, basically from our last update, which was a while ago, I don't really do these as often because I feel like when you're planning a wedding, it's not like you're doing something every week, but it's not monumental enough for me to film a complete video around it, you know what I mean? So I think the biggest thing is when I went to talk to my florist or get the estimate from the florist on what I wanted, it was just too over the top and not really what I was wanting, especially because our venue is already so over the top. We just need something basic. So I got kind of obsessed with online DIY flowers, and so I'm gonna DIY. And I know I'm not usually a DIY type because I like to pay people to do stuff for me. I don't like to think about it, but I think I want to DIY this because I kind of have a certain vision of what I want my bouquet to be, and I want it to be different but yet cool but standard, nothing special, just something pretty. And I want the bridesmaids bouquets to be very simplistic and small and like cute, you know? So to do that, I'm actually in the Facebook wedding group called The Wedding Connection, and I keep seeing all these girls going to Hobby Lobby making these bomb bouquets. So I said, I'm gonna do it too because that saves you so much money and it's actually what you want. So I am gonna do that for our bridesmaids bouquets and my bouquet for sure. So also for the centerpieces, I was having a hard time. As you guys know, our theme is Disney, but I was gonna do like Disney movies, like actual figurines for each table, but that's too much to figure out when I don't live there. I guess I could have my wedding coordinator figure all that out, but if I don't like it, and if it's like different colors and our theme is like all white, is that gonna clash? Because I want it to kind of be like monochromatic white and silver, you know what I mean, and like touches of maybe some color but not a lot at the ceremony. So our uplighting is going to be like bluish purple to set the mood, but other than that there's not going to really be a lot of color, you know what I mean? So I decided against that because I didn't like the whole figurine things. I saw some stuff on Pinterest, and really most of the Pinterest Disney stuff is just like the Disney ears, and I think people do that because it is kind of hard to make something cohesive. So what I'm going to do is I'm looking into some Mickey type of centerpieces. I'm not sure if I want to do them myself. I think I'm going to try to make one myself. Otherwise, I'm just going to pay the money for someone on Etsy to do it. I've seen them and they look really good. And then you just kind of like take it from there. So that's kind of what we're doing. We have about 14 to 15 tables. So that's a lot of tables, and I don't want it to be like, I don't want the centerpieces to be more than, I don't know how much money per piece, to be honest, but I don't want to spend a lot of money on centerpieces because people literally are not going to remember the centerpieces. I mean, they're going to look pretty, but even our wedding venue coordinator, Arthur, who's actually there and he coordinates all the weddings, was like, please don't do any over-the-top centerpieces because we have seen so many brides try and do that and it does not look right. Do basic, simple centerpieces. For once, that's something that actually fits my personality because I don't really care about flowers. So I decided, the biggest decision that I've made is that we are going to do some fake flower centerpieces, and I was so against it for so long, but let's be real. I want to save money. I don't want anything over the top. The real flowers that I saw were like not what I was looking for, and they were over the top, and it kind of was clashing with our actual venue from what I was seeing with the pictures. So I'm just gonna do basic fake flowers, and hopefully I want them to still look luxurious, simple, and I still want our tables to look full. But Arthur said that there's gonna be so much on the tables, like they're gonna have a lot of food sitting on the table. There's gonna be huge actual charger plates on there with the glasses and the forks, because it's a seated dinner. So he's like, you don't need a lot on your table, just something very basic. So I did see like a basic little vase thing that this other wedding family, when we actually visited the venue, had done, and I actually liked that, so I could understand why they did that. I think that would make more sense to just do something very, very basic. So I'm on the hunt for something Mickey, Disney theme related, and basic. I did find some Disney props to fit in the photo booth. I do want to ask about the photo booth ahead of time though, like, because I don't want to spend, I know my priority is not really to spend a whole bunch of extra money, but I don't want a photo booth that's like no one can fit in there. So I need to ask him about what type of photo booth that they have, because I know they have, it comes with a photo booth. So that's another thing. But right now, to be honest, the biggest other update is we're just coasting. We're just paying on stuff. Like I said, Lewis and I knocked a lot of stuff out like right away. So the cake's already done, the venue's already done, the photographer's done, and when I say done, I mean we've already booked them. So they're already booked. So a lot of the stuff that we need to do is like do a day of itinerary, make sure the bachelorette weekend and all that stuff. My maid of honor is taking care of that, but still I gotta make sure. I'm a little bit of a control freak, so I gotta make sure stuff is flowing right. We need to book our transportation for the day of. We're just gonna probably do like a small party bus because our bridal party is so big, and literally the venue to the church is 15 minutes, and from the hotel to the reception area is 7 minutes. So we made sure we booked everything in Glendale, everything in Burbank, like that little street right there, that in between where you're like, I'm in Glendale, I'm in Burbank, like everything is right there. So that's booked. I need to finish booking our honeymoon, so I have decided on a honeymoon location. I will share that with you guys later once I officially book it, because I feel like I jinx myself when I say stuff too early. And I just gotta get some other stuff. You know, we're gonna be vlogging, filming the whole time, so I gotta make sure I have memory cards on decks, batteries on decks, but all that stuff is like the week before, the week of stuff. I gotta book hair. Hair is the biggest thing that I have not found yet. So I haven't found a hairstylist that I'm super crazy about. I did find one that I'm like in love with her hair and how she does hair, but she wants to charge close to $500 just for hair, and I'm not sure that is really what I want to be spending money on when it comes to getting everyone done. And that's hair and makeup just for me is close to 500 or 400, sorry. Let me take it down 100. I think it was, yeah, because it's 3 something. So it's close to 400. And I know a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, like that's typical, but you know. I just want to make sure too, because I am really good at makeup, but I don't want to do my own makeup for the wedding because I know I'm going to be nervous, I know I'm going to be anxious, and I can't do a wing liner if I'm nervous or anxious, so I want to make sure that's already taken care of. Sorry if I'm hyper right now. I don't know where this burst of energy came from. I'm trying to think of what else. It's pretty much just like when you're planning a wedding, it is so stressful, especially a long distance wedding. And there's a few of you who have contacted me, my venues contacted me and said that you guys booked the venue because of my video. So thank you guys for booking them. That's awesome. So maybe we can get some extra stuff in there thrown in for free. Arthur has already been amazing anyways and thrown in a lot of stuff. So we're grateful, but honestly, it's just figuring out a lot of itinerary stuff and buying the last minute stuff. The other biggest thing that I need to do is I need to buy a ton of clothes because I'm going to be gone for literally 3 full weeks. I'm not going to be at my job for 3 weeks, so I need to make sure I have enough clothes, enough everything to make sure everything is good to go, you know what I mean? And I'm probably going to have to pack like 3 suitcases because I'm going to need my shoes, my wedding carry-on for my actual dress, and I'm not sure if I'm going to take that with me. I'm probably going to ship stuff back to my house after like the wedding and stuff, make sure I can go to UPS or something and ship stuff off. I don't know, I might just take it with me. It's gonna be a lot. We're gonna have a lot of stuff because we're not from there, you know, even though Lewis is from there, we don't actively live there. So it's not like we can just leave stuff at the house. So that was my biggest thing, was should we plan a day to go to Great Falls in between to leave stuff at the house and bring whatever we need to bring back so we're not carrying all this stuff. However, flying out of LAX is so much cheaper than flying out of Great Falls. You know, Great Falls is like $900, $700 to $900 for plane tickets. LAX is like way cheaper, $200, $300, you know what I mean? So we need to do all that. But one thing that I actually did solidify, which if you watch my vlog, then you saw it, but I did get my wedding shoes. So I still need to buy my wedding veil and my jewelry and get the girls some stuff, you know, like bridesmaids gifts for a thank you on the day of, just little packages. I'm trying not to overdo it because Lewis was telling me like I usually overdo it and I need to think wisely about this, so I'm trying not to overdo it. But I do want to show you guys my shoes really quick. Sorry, I felt like I was a floating head for a little bit. So my dress has arrived. It's here. My first fitting is August 11th. So that's my very first fitting. I asked them, is that kind of normal? They said yes for me because they can tell I'm not going to gain weight or lose weight. Like I just have plateaued. So right now my weight is usually between 108 and 115 pounds. And that's very true. In college, I weighed 115 to 120, but I had more muscle. I've lost quite a bit of muscle. I've kind of been thinning out, so I need to gain that weight back. So I was a little bit more muscular in college, but I was also cheering and weightlifting every day, so that was different. Okay, so these are my shoes. These are the Latte Badgley Mishkas, and they're super cute. Let me get the one that actually doesn't have the tag on it. Let me do this one. Sorry, guys. I was looking for, here, let me turn it this way. There we go. Can you guys see that? They're a latte color, so they're nude for my skin tone, and they look gorgeous. I was looking for, I need to scrub, are the tags on both? Oh, they put the tags on both shoes. So, sorry, I don't want to show you guys the tag because it's like ugly. Not that I care about the price, because you guys know the price. I got these for like $100 and they're originally like $255, then they went on sale, and then I got another sale, and then Courtney's mom works at Dillard's and she got me the extra hookup, so I got these for super cheap, especially for Badgley Mishkas. They're 6.5. Normally I'm a 7.5, but I don't know if these run big or what, or from people, I guess, from them being tried on a couple of times or a few times, however many long times, I don't know. But they're very good condition. They're brand new, straight out the box. They are the last pair. I'm excited to wear these because they're just so pretty. And I feel like it's like a Cinderella slipper. I will, like I said earlier, I will be doing some clothing hauls to show you guys my outfits for the wedding. I need to figure out what, like an actual song for my dad and I to dance to. I finally figured out my wedding song, so that took forever. We were gonna have some different type of arrangement, but I decided against that. Lewis and I decided against that together, like, hey, we're just gonna do this. So much simpler. So I finally found the song that I'm gonna walk to down the aisle. Yeah, so essentially we have pretty much everything done. There's just a lot of stuff, like last minute details we have to do. So as I start to once I officially hit my 3-month mark, then I'm going to be starting to do these uploads super duper frequently, and I'm going to show you guys more stuff. It's just so hard because when you're planning and stuff, when you're doing all the details, it's like I don't want to come on camera and be like, guess what, guys, we decided on a photographer, which we have, but it's like we've already done all of that stuff. So the biggest tip that I can give you guys, at first, you know, my fiance was super aggressive with planning and stuff, and at first I was like, okay, that's kind of annoying, you need to like chill, isn't this like the girl thing? But then I realized how awesome it is to have pretty much almost everything already done. Like, we booked the cake and the photographer and everything almost a year, I want to say like a little under a year out. We had everything booked, deposits and everything, so now we're just paying on everything. So I mean, that's just how stuff has happened, and I'm actually grateful for it now. In hindsight, I was not at first. I was like, okay, looking back, retroactively. I was like, okay, he's being kind of annoying. Like, yo, Lou, calm down. But now looking back and seeing how much stuff that we have actually finished and actually got done, that it is awesome, you know, to have all that stuff done. So I'm very, very grateful for Lewis. I think that's it. I think that's all I have to say because I feel like I'm just rambling. But I do want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for supporting my video. We've officially hit 2,000 subscribers. I know YouTube likes to round up nowadays. Like when you hit a 0.5, it rounds it up to the next number. Because I was like, whoa, 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 I already hit 2K. That was really quick. But it just rounds numbers up. So I'm actually happy to report that we actually hit it. And yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much. I'm here. I'm excited. I feel like I got my mojo back. I'm ready to film a whole bunch of stuff. So get ready for double, triple uploads a week because I've already been filming them. Don't forget to pray every night and thank God for your losses and your wins. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.